On behalf of the Astronaut Memorial Foundation and the Space Foundation, as well as NASA, we are presenting tonight the Alan Shepard Technology and Education Award. And as you all know, Alan Shepard was the first American in space. And I want to say we're honored here tonight to have Alan's daughter with us, Laura Churchley. So thank you for being here, Laura. And as Laura will... And as Laura would always tell me, her dad was a big supporter of education, so the award is in his name. The mission of the Astronaut Memorial is to remember the astronauts that gave their lives in the name of space exploration. There's 24 names on our memorial mirror, and each one of those names has a story behind them. And you can read about them either by visiting the memorial or looking at the website, but we are carrying on their mission of education. And part of our second mission is educating teachers as well as students. And we're inspiring the next generation of engineers and rocket scientists and teachers. We love our teachers. So in collaboration with the Space Foundation, and we want to thank them for their tremendous support of helping us with our mission, as well as allowing us the opportunity to present this award every year. We have the great honor of announcing a fantastic teacher who's with us here tonight. She is a Earth and Space science teacher from Monticello, Indiana, and her name is Jill Gilford. Jill.
And one of only 12 humans to walk on the moon. He was also an early director of the Astronauts Memorial Foundation. In his memory, the Space Foundation, NASA, and the Astronauts Memorial Foundation created the Alan Shepard Technology and Education Award, presented annually to a pre-K through 12 district or national level educator. The Shepard Award recognizes excellence in the development and application of technology in the classroom or to the professional development of teachers. The 2019 Alan Shepard Technology and Education Award is presented to Earth and Space Science teacher Jill Gilford to honor her dedication to educating students in STEM subjects. Gilford started the Science Buddies Peer Mentoring Program at Twin Lakes High School in Monticello, Indiana. The program trains high school students to present science, technology, engineering, and math activities to first graders. The activities focus on collaboration, organizational skills, problem solving, and design process. In recognition of her commitment to empowering students with STEM, the Space Foundation congratulates Jill Gilford, winner of the 2019 Alan Shepard Technology and Education Award.
Thank you to the Space Foundation, Astronauts Memorial Foundation, NASA, and the Shepard family for this amazing opportunity. I'm extremely honored and humbled to have been selected for this award and to be among so many prestigious individuals. I'm very thankful for the partnerships the various space industry organizations represented here this week created with teachers. We as teachers help produce your future employees. The kids in our classrooms today are the ones that will change our world through your companies. I am honored to serve as that connecting piece. It is the connections through my NASA educator crew at Space Center Houston and fellow Space Foundation teacher liaison that fuels my fire and ignites my passion to creatively educate students in my classroom and my community. A special thank you to my crewmates, which we affectionately call each other the Space Sisters. I see you back there. I appreciate your encouragement and that you challenge me and push me and go beyond my limits. You continue to amaze me and inspire me, and I'm so grateful for our friendships, especially my chicken heads. A very special thank you to my parents, husband Tim, and my 2 little girls, Quinn and May, for all of your love, support, and encouragement. I'm pretty sure they have the hardest job of all, putting up with me and my teacher brain that never shuts off, ever, even into the late night hours. Tim, you mean the world to me, and I can't do this life without you. Quinny and May, I hope that you go out into this world like your hair is on fire, straighten your crown, put your gauntlets up, and Wonder Woman the pudding out of it. Administrators at Twin Lakes High School, thank you for allowing me the freedom to try new things and trusting me as a professional to incorporate many aerospace experiences into my earth science curriculum for my students, many of which are well beyond and outside the box of our normal classroom curriculum. My teaching strategy changed once I realized and accepted the fact that not all students come to school each day for academics. Maya Angelou once said, at the end of the day, people won't remember what you said or did. They will remember how you made them feel. This quote is what drives, inspires, and continues to challenge me to be the best possible teacher I can for my students. In my small rural communities, students do not have access to all the amazing experiences in which they are so deserving. It is my goal to ensure that my students receive out-of-this-world opportunities that they otherwise wouldn't normally have. One of which we just completed a few weeks ago. We went to space camp in Huntsville, Alabama. The trip was completely funded by a $20,000 grant I wrote through the Community Foundation of White County. I will never forget the looks on my high school kids' faces when we pulled up to space camp and saw the giant Saturn V rocket for the first time. There simply aren't words great enough to describe the heart, excitement, and thoughtfulness that my kids showed on our 4-day adventure together. The lessons learned are invaluable and will surely stick with them for the rest of their lives, as I know it definitely is an unforgettable moment in my professional life. As their teacher, it is my responsibility to ensure that my students have the best possible experience in my classroom so that they can carry that with them beyond graduation in whatever capacity that they choose. One of the best ways I can inspire them is to attend amazing professional experiences such as the Space Symposium. It is important for my students to see that I never stop learning, I never stop looking for ways to improve, and I strive to bring them new and fun ways to learn. The valuable lessons I gain from these opportunities are endless, and most importantly will allow my students to feel my passion for being a space nerd and help cultivate their own interest in STEM-related fields. I'm constantly trying to find new experiences to better myself, which in turn will better my students. I have had the extreme fortune of being selected as a teacher liaison through the Space Foundation for the inaugural NASA Educator Crew, for Honeywell Educator Space Academy, and I attended the first space conference at Kennedy Space Center hosted by the Astronauts Memorial Foundation. Through these experiences, I feel rejuvenated and better able to motivate and ignite my students' passion for space science. Ultimately, this will allow them to be more globally aware, productive citizens within our small community and beyond. I am very grateful for these organizations. It is because of these professional development experiences and my personal strategy changes that I decided to take a leap of faith and change my curriculum. In the 2015-16 school year, I started the process of reshaping science education in my district by creating the Science Buddies program. The goal of the program was to allow my high school students to demonstrate a high level of mastery by creating and implementing STEM activities with their elementary buddies, all while getting them excited about learning science. I piloted the program with my Honors Earth and Space class, partnering with the first grade class at an elementary school within our corporation. The program has turned into much more than I ever could have expected. The students, both elementary and high school, create close bonds that often go beyond the walls of our school building. The students learn soft skills such as collaboration, creativity, analytical thinking, ingenuity, and effective communication. These are necessary skills that are a crucial part of a well-rounded education and will add to the students' continued success in their education and beyond. The best part is that they're having fun, all while taking ownership of their education, not worrying about passing a test, and learning effectively to communicate and think critically through project-based problem solving. It is through these experiences that students learn to persevere through a challenge. Over the 5-year span of the Science Buddies program, I have witnessed many outstanding attributes, many of which can't be measured quantitatively. How can you possibly measure smiles? Science Buddies has allowed my high school students to be put into leadership positions that many of which have not gotten the chance to do, serve as positive role models. Because of this, students put forth a greater effort and are invested in their learning. They take pride in their work. They take time to really understand the content as they're teaching it to a younger student who often has many questions. I have witnessed so many positive interactions between my older students and their younger buddies, and for that I'm very grateful. My students never cease to amaze me and inspire me with their talents. This program has been such a heartwarming experience, and it's truly something you have to witness and be a part of to understand. It has brought so much joy to our small town community and continues to grow. I'm happy to report that this program started with one partnership 5 years ago and has since grown to 6 high school classes collaborating with elementary classes and several virtual partnerships, both domestic and international. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you to my colleagues that believed in me and took a giant leap of faith to join my peer mentoring initiative. This award means a great deal to me. But it's not about me and my hometown. It's about a program that fosters and cultivates curiosity, problem solving, empowers students of all levels, builds relationships, builds a strong foundation of STEM skills at an earlier age. It's about working for something you believe in, Wonder Womaning past limits. It's a program that changes lives. No longer are we confined within our textbook curriculum or the 4 walls of our classrooms. The Science Buddies program has the potential to bring experiences to any classroom all over the world. Virtually partnered classrooms have no bounds. And finally, to the most important piece of this program, my students. I thank you for trusting in me and allowing me the privilege to help you take ownership of your education. It has been such an honor to be your teacher. My hope for you is that you'll take the many lessons learned in my class and at Space Camp and use them to be the change the world needs. Follow your path and spread kindness like confetti along the way. Dream big, dare mighty things, and take giant leaps. Thank you.